I'll get over there.
Okay.
Say hello to the people.
Hi, everyone. RD's all fired up today on Strikeout Beer. And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 295. With your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave. What's up?
You know, can't complain. Went out to the little Maverick Harley today.
Yeah.
Got to go see Zach, see how he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing good.
He's doing good.
fun to
He's
see
a
him.
little...
Like I said, we screwed up the SB the baseball podcast because
Yeah,
it was
you did.
great. But yeah,
I thought so.
I mean, you go out there. So we go to Maverick Harley every week or third Wednesday of the month, and you've got good-looking women,
Oh,
some cold beers.
Marty's in the house. Dangdo. Hello. Coming live from Kansas.
What up? What up?
What up, Marty? You hanging out with old school today?
What's up, buddy? How you doing? But yeah, so really cool place. And of course, as soon as we go live, I get a message from the stupid 3D printer. I'm going to kill this thing. I swear to God. Like,
Oh,
I'm going to go.
Well, and then your kid called.
Yeah, he called too.
Old school. What's going on, brother?
You know, what's going on, boys? How we doing? I feel like going in there and just kind of checking it. I mean, we're not doing anything anyways. It's like, just roll in there and see what's going on.
I mean, we're doing a show right now,
That's still
That's
a thing?
Melton, what's going on? It's our third live of the night.
What's up, buddy? Yeah, we just did SB baseball, SB fantasy football. Now the SB baseball is just going to be available on X. We can't reproduce that. Well, maybe we'll re-record. Maybe it's a loose maybe. But then we did SB fantasy football, which was kind of a dud. We're just going through the.
Well, we weren't a dud. The schedule's a dud. Don't put that on us.
Yeah, the
That's on them.
2024 NFL schedule has been released, and it's, I think, a dud. Like, I'm going to give it an F rating. Especially, like, primetime games, they all suck, unless you like the Jets. If you like the Jets, and you like the Broncos, and you like, what's that other half-ass?
Bills.
The Bills are always fun to watch,
Bucks,
right?
the Rams.
The Bucks. If you like the Bucks, Rams, and, yeah, I'm out. I'm so
Whoever
out.
the backup quarterback for the Jets is, because he's going to be a starter.
I am so done with it. Like, I am. It's that annoying to be a part of, just watch it. And, I can see myself this year where I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to bed.
Oh, big gulps, huh?
Yeah.
Well, see you later.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. What's up, Milton? Lizzie Bing in the house. What up? What up? How we doing? And that's exactly how I feel. Now, granted, it's May. And, like during the season, I'll have maybe like one. I don't think I'm going to have fantasy players on most of those teams. Like I have some on the Bills, obviously, from the what's it called? The Dynasty League. But I don't really I'm not going to look for, I mean, yeah, there's some good Bills players. Don't get me wrong, right? But I'm passing.
Negative Nancy over here.
I'm passing on it. Anyways, what's up?
So, and just in case you're curious what's going on, we missed the announcement last week. SB, our Strikeout Beer, has moved to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And we're doing
Jesus.
SB Baseball and SB Fantasy Football
Why do I pick that
in
up?
the hour before. We're knocking out a couple lives there. So if you want to get some more content with us that's strictly just sports, if you want just baseball content, make sure you're following the SB Baseball podcast over there on X and YouTube.
I'll be honest. The SB baseball, it's banging. It's a lot of fun.
Having a lot of fun.
Yeah, tons of fun.
Yeah.
It's something I'm like I wanted to do, and then I did the specific for the Rangers, but I would like just talking baseball.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I like just sitting there. And
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I'm giving you something at least every day. Either me or RD, we're giving you the standings update. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I hope I can hear y'all clearly.
and Lizzie says something more than once, like if she gets on my ass about something, I go, hey, listen, I wear glasses, not hearing aids. And that usually fixes the issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Fix the problem.
Just
solved.
Just to
Fix the glitch.
remedy that.
Yeah.
They love being told or reminded of things and corrected. I've noticed this about women. They love to be told what to do.
Yeah.
And corrected.
Yeah. I mean, but how else are you going to know that you're wrong?
Yeah.
Unless we tell them.
I mean, I would like to be told when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It helps me grow as a person, but they see it as a slight or
Constructive feedback is
always,
what it is. Right?
fighting.
Constructive criticism.
They just want to fight you every chance they get. And I don't know.
Literally. I've seen her throw blows.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
Anyways, I hope the thing's plugged in. Oh, she goes easy.
With all due respect.
Yeah. Milton has the know, right? Like, it's always a smart move to just go ahead and correct your wife and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just correct, get her on the right path.
Yeah, just
What's
wanna
wrong
make
with
sure.
that?
Scotland Scorpion in the house. What's going on, Scotland?
What
How
up?
you doing?
How we doing?
But yeah, I mean, it's just gotta, just let them know.
Whatever. Anyways, we're having a couple beers, enjoying our little Wednesday night. The sun's staying up a little bit longer. I didn't want to leave Harley. I was like, no, I'm going to stay here forever. Like, I'm going to live here forever.
Just gonna bring a tent
I'm telling you.
and just camp out.
Pinching a tent earlier. What I mean?
Oh man,
It was fun. It's good to see Zach. It really was.
Yeah.
And so we hope to have him on. He, he's from Outfit Brewing. If you're in the if you're in the DFW area, it's free beer, it's free drinks, and you go out there and they had food. They had a cigar trailer out there.
Yeah.
They had biscuits, a biscuit trailer as well. A local winery, a local. I don't know what the hell that other place was. Feel Good something or whatever. I don't know what
cheesecakes.
They had cheesecakes. And
they had the Viva Ryzen, which is like a 5-hour energy type thing.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, did anybody find out what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scotland said it's good morning. It's 2:19 here on my way to bed.
Oh,
well, you have yourself a good night's sleep.
Yeah, get some rest.
We're 8:20 p.m.
Yeah,
here.
We're 6 hours behind you.
We're just getting going.
Mm-hmm. Just hitting our stride.
Woo!
And Wednesdays usually get kind of loud, but we have the Mavs up tonight. The Dallas Stars are playing right now. So, but yeah, no, it's a place to go. Like back to Maverick Harley, it's third Wednesday of the month. So go check them out. And then also, if you are in the Metroplex, you like checking out local breweries, things like that. Go check out Outfit Brewing in Dallas, Texas.
Oh yeah,
are they technically in Irving? Or are they on the border?
I think they're technically Dallas.
Dallas? They're right on that little.
Right there. They're right there.
Yeah. So,
and that is a place that you go. And if you told them Strikeout Beer sent you, they might know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that going for you, which is nice.
Hello, old fella. Come on over here. How you doing?
So we were sitting there at Maverick.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you got anything for the show today? I was like, yeah, I got stuff. You're like, well, let me tell you what I got.
No, I didn't say that.
And you go,
I don't ever do that.
You pulled out your phone. You go, ahem. And it's like you're flipping through pages. Okay.
I don't
like
ever.
I don't know why you're trying to high road me as you're on your phone.
I don't know where this is like. I don't do this.
Oh my gosh, yes you do. Okay. Snowman, what's going on, brother? But yeah, he goes, I've got a couple things. Goes like this, and then you see him pull out some glasses and just kind of put them on. And he's like,
oh, I wish I had those small little.
And then he just
glasses.
starts going off on things. He can't stand this. He hates this. He doesn't understand people like this. These people are morons. These people are stupid.
No.
Like it was just nonstop.
That doesn't sound like me.
That's 100%. For those of you listening, that's 100%.
What?
Rapid Dave.
I don't think so. Now you're just being I'm not saying blasphemous. I don't want to say that, but
okay.
like now you're just making stuff up.
So we're living in make believe land today, where everything's sunshine and roses over there, and you don't hate everything. Okay.
I don't like a lot of stuff. We can't say hate because we're on TikTok.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't really care, then I'm fine with it. Yeah, you were the buffer before.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I'm the only one watching over there. We're good.
You know what was funny is like when we were on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, right? We got thrown off because we had a segment called Rapid Dave Hates. And it was usually like something like kind of fun or playful. It was never like a hate thing. Like I hate people who drive in the left lane with their left turn signal on going 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, but the part where you said you sometimes follow them home and strangle them in their sleep,
I didn't say that.
That was weird.
But anyways, so we would get kicked off of TikTok.
Yeah.
But if we stitched a porn star's video,
I blew those videos up.
our reach was beyond crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was insane. Like you can't say you don't like people who drive Kia Sedonas or Honda. What's the other one?
People love the horse.
Honda Odyssey. Yeah, that's one thing though. No, you can't get rid of the horse. That's
Angela White is a national treasure.
Yeah, am
I right?
Well, she is. Yes,
Right.
she is.
Come on.
I'll say that. I agree. I absolutely big fan. Big fan.
Huge fan.
Yeah. Huge fan.
Huge.
Well, yeah, it's like you just okay. You can't do some things, but you can do others, which is kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Like it's just, it's just that's why we don't care like much about like that anyway. And you know what's funny is I got on, I posted a couple of videos on TikTok for Strikeout beer. I was going.
Saw
I
that.
went and found
Yeah.
some beers, and I was like, I was at the local bottle shop here in Carrollton at Lone Star
I was
Beverage.
going to say Lone Star Beverage.
Love it there. They have a great selection. It's right down the street from my house, things like that. So it's fun to pop in over there. The good dudes. They own the smoke shop next to it and the
liquor store?
Well, it's not a liquor store because there's no liquor in there.
Oh, okay.
Craft beer shop.
Okay.
So you can go over there on Sundays and they're open.
Okay.
And but it's fun, and they have wine and stuff. They actually have a couple cigars and crap like that. So they're expanding, and they're asking Liz, "Hey, I got a spot right here. You picked out for your stuff." And she's supposed to be making stuff to put in there, but she hasn't done it yet. I go, make some freaking, pothead glasses and some other
Right.
stuff like that. I think, oh, this shit's gonna sell. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And so, but she was, yeah, go talk. And she just hadn't done it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like going over there. I like doing all that kind of stuff, chilling, relaxing, but it's just right down the street. Why not? But I did post some videos.
Yeah.
I tried to do a little of something, but everybody's like, Jesus Christ, with those prices. I go, this isn't Kroger. This isn't, some craft beer
It's not-
costs $5 or
not-
$6 or $8.
They're not Coors Lights.
That's-
Bud Lights, right?
That's one thing I kind of want to say is like, you know what? If when you go and get craft beer, and especially like some of this stuff, like if you notice the area I was in, it's like 9.5 ABV up to like 12 ABV.
Yeah.
I go, that's not a $2 beer.
No.
You're gonna pay. You got to pay a little extra, but that one will get it done.
You'll feel pretty good after that.
But everybody just loses their mind. They're all like, Jesus Christ, with those prices. And I grabbed one that looked like a WD-40 bottle.
I saw that
I
one.
was like, he goes, I wonder what that oil tastes like. I go, yeah, probably like oil, right? Like, I'm going to spray it around the house. Hopefully the mosquitoes don't come around this year.
Another reason to drink, guys, is in the house. What's going on? Hope you guys are doing good.
I love drinking. Well, I like having a beer. I don't know about drinking. I don't like drinking that much anymore.
Okay.
I had a little too much fun this week. I was down I didn't feel right until today. It took me this long to shake this one off.
You're getting old.
Well, and also I think something else happened. Like I got sick or something along the way. Like I wasn't eating right.
Did you get roofied?
Maybe.
Did one of your kids roofie you?
Might have. I don't know. They always got drugs on them. Those kids are nefarious.
I'm just saying.
One's in from overseas. The other one's in from South Carolina. You can't trust anybody.
Just came from like Amsterdam, right? Like,
Well, the other-
he definitely drugged you.
Yeah, he's like, he flew over, he caught like a couple planes. He's like, I'm over here, and I'm over here. And then and then finally he makes it home.
He's out living life.
And I'm telling you, I told him, I was like, do what you want to do, have fun. If you don't have kids, you don't have a wife, you don't have responsibilities, go have fun. Be a kid, be a goddamn kid. And so anyways, yeah, they definitely roofed me. They fucking got me. Like, Dad, if I roof him, he'll pay for everything, whatever. And so that's exactly what I did. But
Oh man.
I went a little hard, like Sunday, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I guess we'll wrap this. I'll wrap this up anyways. But this will roll into one of our stories about tipping and whatever. But
Just the tip?
I went too damn hard
Okay.
and got sick or whatever. So it's like Sunday. I laid on the couch essentially all day.
Just didn't do anything.
But the cool thing was, I partied. I was with the kids all night. We went from here we went to Top Golf. And then we went
I saw some pictures out there of Top Golf and stuff.
Then we went to what's that? Dave and Buster's. So there to there.
You love Dave and Buster's.
Sometimes, yeah, dude. I don't know how hammered I was, but I kicked the S out. I kicked 7 shades of S out of these kids at that little pop shop basketball. Dropped 104 on their ass.
When I hear you saying I was 7 shades, and then you're talking about kicked, I thought you were going to say you got kicked out of Dave and Buster's.
I don't remember being asked to leave. I did fall on the way in. When was the last time you fell or tripped over something?
Too hard and just not the tip.
Yeah, I'm all tip guy. When was the last time you fell or tripped over something and like actually fell on the ground?
I fell last Wednesday.
No shit.
I was shagging grounders and stuff.
Oh, and
It's soft.
Fell
Yeah,
over?
yeah. It was the youngest kid had all-star tryouts and the kids were hitting, and so we're just there in the field, just trying to keep the balls in the infield right.
I knew it was going to somehow roll back to this.
And one got a little, I'm the only one playing the right side of the field, so I'm covering short and third base. And the kid got, and I was like, and it was one of the kids that was on my team that was trying. I was like, you ain't getting this fucking ball past me.
Yeah.
And I'm leaning, and I took a tumble, but I popped up with the ball.
I think that might have been the last time I actually fell. Was playing softball, like leaning over for a ball too hard, and then just
You've fallen running the bases before,
Oh yeah, that was great.
rounding third, and you just
Yeah.
went down.
I just laid there. I played possum, so they didn't even throw. Like when they were throwing the ball in or whatever, they like forgot about me or something. And I just laid there. And then all of a sudden I shot up and just took off. Scored.
Yeah.
Scored it. Anyway, so I fell like Saturday night. Or was it Saturday night? Friday night? Yeah, Saturday night. It was kind of slick out there. We're walking into the mall because that's where the Dave & Buster's is out in Frisco, right? And so my kid's like almost like skating like left or right because it's slick, right? And he's got flat shoes. And I go up there to trip him because I'm a jerk and, it's my kid. And so I go to trip
and he roofied you, so you had to pay him back,
well, so then I miss it, his foot, or I do something, I go down. And I've already, luckily though,
you try to kick the foot back to the other one so it goes. Yeah.
But luckily I'm like 15 in and I go down and don't ever, listen. If you're falling,
just fall.
do not fight it.
Don't try to stop yourself.
If you fight it, this is you're going to break your wrists. You're going to break your collarbone.
Back in the day, we had the guy that was going on vacation the next day. We were playing dodgeball.
Yeah.
And he was backing up and tripped over his feet and went to go catch himself and broke his arm the day before he went on a skiing trip.
Yep. You do not fight it. You roll with it. This is something like, seriously, like know how to fall. Know how to like kind of roll, go into a roll. Don't be afraid of the ground. Don't try to brace yourself because I'm telling you, you'll break a collarbone, you'll break a wrist, you might dislocate your elbow or something like that. You're going to be in trouble.
I learned how to fall at a young age, like playing basketball. Knowing like if you land on the ankle wrong, the foot wrong, just to kind of let go. So I avoided a lot of sprained and twist ankles.
I roll the shit out of ankles
by knowing like, okay, this isn't going to be good,
yeah.
And I would let my body go down, right? Yeah. And you'll bang the ground a little hard, but your ankle's going to be okay.
Destroyed my ankles trying to keep up, and but then when I realized when we were playing softball, if you're going down as well, don't try to fight it, especially if you think you're going to fall forward because you'll pull a hamstring or something, trying to keep yourself up. And if you just go down, you'll just go down.
Yeah.
And it just, look, it's going to be ugly. And if you're got a big belly like me, if your belly catches the ground, you will go forward and your legs will go up in the air and you'll look like a damn walrus or something.
Beached whale.
Yeah. You'll look like that. But you know what though? Won't have a pulled hammy. You just got to know how to fall.
This was back in my 20s. I was playing softball and hit the ball and the batter's box was just trash.
I hate those.
And I went to run out of it and I slipped and I went down and I stuck my arm down to catch me and popped my shoulder out of socket.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
And like popped up and was like holding my arm, like running to first like this. And yeah, it was
the right-handed batter's box is an absolute dumpster fire in most places. The left-handed batter box, smooth and beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand what it is. So when you try to come out of that too hot, that's where you actually, baseball, I think I've pulled more muscles like baseball getting out of the box than any other sport. Like, I never had to warm up for like hockey. Like, right. I'm skating around and warming up. I didn't have to like stretch and doing that other shit.
I never.
But I'll tell you what, I'll pull a groin in baseball. You swing, it's right-handed. It's right-handed. The lefties, they got the beautiful swing. Their natural motion is going down first base, but if righties have to swing, and then we have to contort our body to get going, and if that stupid ass box is just mangled, we're falling.
Yeah.
I hate this.
That box has taken me down a few times.
Yeah, that box.
For sure.
Boxes. Financially too. Goddamn boxes. Everything. Speaking of boxes. It's all calm down here.
Bring it on down now. Bring it on down.
So, anyways, I one of the things I brought up was one of the tipping things. We've talked about tipping like a million times on the show.
People like tipping talk.
Yeah, and so
tipping culture's got way out of control. I'll go ahead and say that
it really has. And I'm okay with tipping people for like services rendered, right? Like delivery people, stuff like that. If you get your ass out of the car and you put my stuff down or you deliver my stuff, it's not like you didn't just chunk it on the porch from the damn car.
It's raining, you don't want to leave, so you have someone come in deliver.
I mean, hell, we're like those people that like tip the damn the mail carrier Christmas time and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, or bake them something. Anyhow, so I noticed this twice Saturday night because of course I go to Top Golf, right? Well, I reserved the bay because I don't want to wait. It's like you go up there, it's like a 2 hour, 3 hour wait. It's like $200 to go there and be there for like 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Just for the bay?
For the bay. Like $150. I think it's like $150. Oh. But they charge me $25 to reserve it. So they get you on that end too.
But that does that go towards what?
25 buckos.
Okay.
So you get there, and of course, when you arrive, you get there a couple minutes early because I'm a punctual person. I show up on time when I'm supposed to be there, I'm there.
Right.
Get there. Let me go to the bar. I'm going to grab a beer. Oh, Star score
2-1.
Yep, there we go. All right, I'm going to try not to do that much. But anyways.
Yeah, but you do what you got to do.
It's the playoffs, baby.
Yeah. Speaking of, the Celtics moved on to the East Finals. They just took care of Cleveland.
Yeah, they're going to roll through
Four games to 1.
So we're there. I do go to the bar. I order a couple beers. It's
You're like Garcon.
It's like $10. Don't ever say that. It's $10 beer night. And I'm like,
That's what
okay,
you say
it's a couple
all the
bucks.
time.
It's a couple bucks. So I tip that, and then I'm there. Then we get some appetizers. We get some food. I'm like, hey, keep the buckets coming. You know how I am. You know what I mean? When I'm out there, we're out there playing. It's fun because we've realized that there's games to be played at Top Golf instead of just cranking them. Right? You're playing like Angry Birds or blocks on the ground. You're trying to eliminate blocks. It's fun actually. Right. We have a good time. And I generally go when the boys are in town and we chill. So, anyways, we get the bill at the end of the night. A couple $100, right? But I'm like, 75% of that is the bay. So I start looking, I go, I'm not tipping off that number anymore.
Okay.
I'm like, no, they didn't. That chick, the person that was waiting on me, I'm just going to say person. I don't know. It could be.
I didn't ask.
I didn't ask.
It could have been a deer for all we know.
It could have been a Volkswagen Beetle. I don't know, man.
We didn't ask.
So I'm like, you know what? The total checks, let's just say 250, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say 250. And I'm like, okay, well, 175 is the bay. So I was like, I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it. Like,
okay.
I'm going to tip off the beers that I had. The service.
We'll tip off the service.
Which were overpriced beers, and all I did was open the tops and walk them over to me. And then I had some other, it was a couple, like I said, some foods or whatever, that someone else ran them to me.
Right.
We really didn't need this person at all. I could have did everything from like an iPad. Like, so if you're in Vegas and you're like at a table, you can do everything from an iPad, Anyhow. So, but I still tip like 20%. I'm still that kind of guy. Like, all right, it's still like a hundo. Let me give you $20. I appreciate you hanging out for 2 hours with us. Making sure, and you popped in several times to check on us.
Okay.
It's like, okay, well, moving on. We go to Dave & Buster's. And of course, what do you have to do at Dave & Buster's?
You got to get a card.
Got to get a goddamn card.
Play games.
So we're there. We're like, well, what do you think? I was like, oh, he goes, so I'm going to hold on to your card. I go, I need my card because I got to go buy stuff from here.
Right.
I got to get cards. He goes, no, I can do that from here. I go, oh, Jesus Christ. I go, well, which one? Because I usually go to the machine. I know which one to kind of go to or whatever, and I need like 4 of them.
Right.
He goes, well, how many you want? I go, well, I need 4 of them, whatever. And he goes, well, which one? I go, well, which one's popular? He goes, this one right here. It's like $40. I go, okay, I'll take 4. He goes, you want 4 of those? I go,
do you not see all these people right here?
I got, 4. Yeah. And so he's like, he does it. So anyways, long story short, well, we're going to keep going long because, me, I'm just drinking. So now I'm going back to the bar every 5 seconds, get me a beer. I'm spilling it all over the place. I'm having a little fun. Hey, the kids are there from like prom. So like in gowns and tuxes and stuff running around.
So you're making friends with all the high schoolers?
No, not at all. I avoid them all. Like if they get anywhere near me, I go, nope, we're out of here. Bailing. But tab at the end of the night,
right?
Couple hundo, and I start looking. I go, well, it's broken. I go, you know what? And I start kind of, I'm amped, but I'm like this. I go, no.
Okay.
I was like, why am I tipping on like gift card stuff that I have to spend to be here? It cost me this much to be here,
right?
And so I was like, no, just the beers tonight, baby. And so I was like,
maybe a little bit extra because he got the cards for you.
I did give him a little extra.
So he did go get the cards for you. So it's not like the bay, right? Yeah. Where they don't go and get the bay for you and bring it to you, right?
So instead of giving him $100, I think he got like 40 or 60 or something like that. But I was just like, I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, F all that.
Yeah, Professor Leonard's in the house. What's going on, Professor?
Up,
says, greetings. Stop by to say hi. Keep up the great programming. You're welcome.
We're damn near a network at this point.
I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I was like, I realized to myself that 1, it's gotten out of hand. And 2, I'm just not doing it anymore. Like I think I'm done. And I've been like, anytime like I go to lunch or something like that, where it's like even self-service, like I'm at lunch or whatever, hell, even at Walmart, I think they ask for a damn tip at this point.
I haven't seen that yet.
And it's like, no.
I've heard people say that, but I haven't seen that yet.
And yeah, I'm just done. I think I am. Unless there's like a person doing something that, like, it all kind of came, I think, when everybody was like at the ballpark. Hey, can I get a bag of peanuts or something like that? They hand you a bag of peanuts and they flip the damn screen and you're like, yeah, why am I tipping you? I don't tip people at McDonald's. Why the hell am I tipping you? Same thing at like Starbucks, right? where I'm just like, no, I just need a cup of coffee. You poured it in there.
Professor Leonard, over 80 pounds down. Congrats, brother.
Nice, man. Good job.
Cheers.
To that. Mm-hmm. Have you cut back at all? Or you've always, because you're a big service guy, though. Like, you got to have great service, and if they don't keep your cup full, of water, you're just like, yeah, you know what? You're getting like 12.5% tonight, bitch.
I mean, it's within reason, right? Like, my cup can get empty, but like if I'm sitting there for like 15 minutes with an empty cup, that's a problem, right?
Thirsty, just thirsty.
Right. I'm thirsty. I'm sitting here eating, Hey, so if you give a tip at the Walmart self-checkout, it's wrong.
You can do.
You.
I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money. I'm just telling you how I plan on spending my money.
Shouldn't I get that tip?
What? Yeah, tip me. Like
at the self-checkout. So if I tip, that should go back to me.
I take a couple bucks out of my wallet and I stuff it down my shirt.
Stuff it down your shirt?
Yeah. No, you do you. You do whatever you want to do with your money.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money.
I don't care what you do with your money.
Yeah. Unless it's funding like terrorists or some shit like that, or, those weird, like something weird. I'm not in. But yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think the culture's gotten out of control. I think this stupid iPad flipping over shit has just got me bonkers. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just like, I'm so fucking done.
PSA delivery drivers, Dash, Uber, Pizza, etc. deserve tips. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I do tip them, and I also do it by so everybody gets the same dollar amount from me. Everybody gets $4.
Okay.
I don't order far though. I do like,
See, and that's where you got to look at like.
Yeah. So I do, like we want Taco Bell, McDonald's or whatever, those fucking things are right there. But I also stayed away from Uber Eats and like these other third party apps. I download like a Sonic. Sonic, I go get it, but it's right there. So I was like, I'll go get it because they're going to give me like half off this and that.
Yeah, you get a lot of deals through the app.
For Chick-fil-A, I'll pay the $3.99, and I do tip like $2, but I know in my head I ain't got to tip shit. That person's making like $19 an hour to deliver my food to me. He's not third party. He's being paid by Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? He's a team member. He's not doing anything outside of like, you know what I mean? He is
providing you with a service too.
I tip a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
But it's not that far from you either, though, too. Billy Joe's in the house. Why did the rabbit go to the salon?
Something to do with the do. Something to do with the do.
It was having a bad hair day. Toning it down a bit. Don't want to get on Lizzie's bad side.
Send it, man. Oh, shit. The TV, my controller's over there. Hand me that controller, will you?
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you. Gotta keep the TVs going.
But yeah, you just got to take a look at how far away the person's delivering, right?
Yeah. Like, I had one where, I told you about the whole Dickie's barbecue thing, and then they had like some buy one, get one. I was like, oh, sweet, let's go. I didn't even look. And they were bringing it from it's like 10 miles, but it was like they had to pass like 5 of them to get to my house.
Right.
I was like, let me up this up a little bit. As long as they don't F up,
right,
and they bring me my food, that's fine.
Professor, many times I pick up an order, drive a long distance, receive 0 tip, but get $2.50 from the app. Yeah, I mean it's. But the thing is though, like you that go up front, right? I do Uber Eats on the side, and I'll see, and I make the decision. I might. A lot of times though, if it only says I'm going to get $2.50 for it, and it's like 8-9 miles, I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
I typically stay away from orders where it says it's like $2 because it's not worth my time.
I think they shouldn't even accept an order. Like, if you get caught, like, going like 0 or $1, I think you should be banned from the app from using it because you're actually just trying to take advantage of someone else going to get your lazy ass some food. You don't want to incentivize them by doing it. I'm like, no, I want them to go get my food. But most people think, oh, well, Uber Eats is getting their money and this guy should go get a real. Go get your fucking food.
It is a real job.
Yeah. Go get your goddamn food, you lazy piece of shit.
Who's to say it's not a real job?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that kills me. Like when people say that, like even like when people say that about like content creators, right? Mm. They're like, oh, you're just have you ever tried to do content creating?
Oh, I fucking hate it.
It's a lot of damn work.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
It's a ton of work.
That's why you just see us hit live because we're fucking lazy.
Because we're lazy.
Yeah.
That's why we don't edit. But these people that sit there and they'll go through and they'll record for 40 minutes and chop it down to 30 minutes, and they'll spend 30 minutes recording a video, getting that perfect fart,
Fart in a jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to explain that to Lizzie earlier, which was fun.
Billy Joe's back again. 2 old ladies were sitting on a park bench when a man in a trench coat came up and flashed them. One old lady immediately had a stroke.
Oh.
The other couldn't quite reach.
And this week's dad joke is brought to you by JB Carts. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram and at jbcarts.com.
I do got to say something real quick.
Go for it.
All right. We'd like to wish a very special, very happy birthday to a very special listener. Cuzzo turned 40 today.
Whoa! Cuzzo!
I was on my way home today. I was talking to my grandmother. I was like, what's going on? Just, checking in with her and shit like that. And then she told me that it was Cuzzo's birthday. I go, no shit. He goes, he turned 40. I go, it's about that time. Yeah, yep. He's about 4 years behind me. I was like, yep, son of a bitch. And so I was like, you know what? I was like, I need to mention it tonight. I was like, I need to mention it. I didn't write it down. I was driving down the road. But yeah, big old happy birthday to my Cuzzo.
We got Cali Cat Beer Reviews saying, I don't mind tipping. I just don't like it when they ask for a tip prior to service. And with me, when I deliver, I don't ask for a tip.
Yeah.
I don't ask. It's all done through the app and all that. I think
that's the other stuff. Like when you're paying though, when you're paying before they bring you your shit, whatever they're asking for. That's not like Uber Eats or something like that. But you're right. Like you need to render the service and then get paid for it. Like when we had a lawn guy or a pool lady or something like that, it was like, here's a tip, this and that. But yeah, no, Lizzie just fired everybody because she didn't like any of them. She's like, yeah, you suck. I'm like, well, that's great. I got to do
you. You're cool.
Yeah.
You.
But, I think the tipping culture's got out of control. But yeah, no, I think I'm serious. I've said this a million times too, especially like Uber Eats or DoorDash or something. And and those companies rape the F out of the other small businesses and stuff. Like they take crazy numbers. If you don't believe me, go check out these documentaries and stuff like that. They do take advantage of these companies, especially during when the lockdown happened. They're like, oh yeah, we can put you on we can have you on our app and blah, blah, blah. But they're taking fucking 50%, and shit like that. But anyhow, but the drivers and people I'm tipping a couple bucks because you're coming you're saving me 5 minutes essentially of my time. So I don't have to leave the house.
Yeah.
But if you are terrible, put that shit in front of my door where the door's got to open. I have to open my front door to get to the damn thing. That's the most annoying thing. I'm like, do you just not know how the fucking door works? I was like, I have to open the door.
Yeah. And that's, I definitely make sure I look at that and check that situation out. If they've got a little table there next to the door, I'll typically sit on the table so I don't have to bend all the way down. Professor Leonard, shout out to Hops Life Brewery having their limited jalapeno mango draft. Very good. Trying to figure out how to send it some your way. You put it in a box.
We were just talking about jalapeno beer because we had what the hell was it? Lizzie had a jalapeno and strawberry cheesecake up there at Maverick Harley. And I was like, we were just talking about how much I love.
It's 2-2 now.
How much I love OHB because when they pulled out a Kolsch, it was a jalapeno Kolsch.
Right.
And I was like, it's just a great it. If you don't like the heat though, it's gonna bother you because it when you drink it, you taste the Kolsch and that pepper
starts to warm up.
That pepper gets you a little bit.
And nope, always put the bag on a chair or a table or to the left or the right of the door. Yeah.
Yeah, no, these morons, and they still get my $4 because they delivered it. But yeah, when I open the door, they're still at the car, I go, and I belt out God damn it!
Say that word again, jalapeno?
Yeah, he's an idiot. He does it on purpose, just like he calls the Orioles Oreos. It's just a big dumb animal.
I mean, the Oreos?
What the hell? That was going on with DirecTV.
Nothing.
I swear to God,
Commercials.
I saw a video the other day, and it was like, you don't like your parents telling you what to do with your money and stuff like that? Well, get off all their goddamn plans. It goes, are they paying for your Netflix? Are you on the family plan, you piece of shit? They were just going hard. So I sent it to my kids. It's like, but they don't ever complain, whatever. Right. But yeah, I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, no kidding, right? Why in the hell are they all on? You're talking kid, still in college, Austin. Hell, he's 20. They about to be 21. Oh, it's 30 years old. And there's some way still tied to one of us. And it's Jesus Christ, can we live our life? I I just want to live my life. And I've almost canceled Disney like 45 times because I just don't like that shit. The only thing that keeps me around is the holiday movies. Because like when holiday comes around, I got to watch from October through Christmas. I got to watch those movies, right? But I don't like all the other shit they're doing. And I love Star Wars, even though they fart out a bunch of stupid shit.
Have you checked out the Tales of the Empire yet?
No.
That just came out. I've only watched one episode so
Sounds
far.
like a porno. The Tales or like Tales?
Like tales, like stories.
I was like Ass of the Empire. I was like,
No,
I might be listening
We got a
at
little
this
Harrison
point.
Dula going on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but no, I watched the first one about Morgan Elsbeth.
I mean, you remember that Stormtrooper movie I downloaded and it wasn't the right one. Like it had nothing to do
I'm
with
pretty sure it
Disney.
was the right one.
I mean, it was.
It got the job done.
It was the choice we were looking for.
Personally, so in 20 years, when they make a documentary about Strikeout, which actor should play you guys?
They'll never know.
I'm not sure you understand how documentaries work.
Yeah, it'd be original people.
Yeah,
right?
it
They'd
would be
come ask
us.
We talk about like a. What did my brother said one time?
It will be me.
My brother said one time that I looked like Kevin James, and Lizzie was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, I go, "Do you know who Kevin James is?" I was like, "That's like," I was like, looking at him. I go, "You look more like him, you prick." I was like, and no offense to Kevin James, I'm just saying, like, it didn't make no sense at all at the time. I was like, "What the fuck is going on around here?" I hate my life.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, like, so in 20 years, I mean, the people who'll be playing us are in like high school now, or
Yeah,
so I don't know.
either.
Steve down at Poly Heights.
Yeah, it's probably some crackhead they're going to pull off under the bridge. It's like double teaming a ham sandwich or something. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. It is what it is.
They like to have like gangbangs and Priuses, the homeless.
You know what's weird? You ever heard of dogging?
Dogging?
Yeah, you know what that is?
You
know what that is.
I'm interested. Go on.
Well, no, it's like when you said gangbang and Prius, it's like people have not necessarily specifically in a Prius, but it's two people having sex or something like that, and then a bunch of people standing around the car yanking it.
How's that dog? Like, I don't.
It's just called dogging. That's just what it's called.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's that have to do with dogs?
Nothing, not a goddamn thing.
That doesn't
I guess
make
you're
any
sitting there
sense.
watching. Like, if you ever had to do it, and there's like a dog in the room, then it's like. It's just kind of looking at, maybe starts licking your goddamn feet.
I've never.
You're like, I gotta finish.
Dogs going at it and just a circle of people around them just
I'm
watching.
pretty sure it's called dogging. Is that what it's called? I think it's what it's called. I'm not fucking.
Like maybe
I'm not
like
typing that
if
in.
you called it like a dance battle, like that makes sense, right?
No one's dancing.
What do you mean? I know. Well, they're doing the horizontal mambo.
mambo?
Yeah. Man walks into a doctor's office, sits down, and says, "Now, doctor, this may sound kind of strange,
Oh, God.
but I have 5 penises." The doctor, taken aback, asked him, "My God, well, how do your pants fit?" To which the man replies, "Like a glove."
That was actually really good. Like a glove.
He typed out the "Ayo."
Hell yeah. That's nice. That's real nice.
Oh man, good times.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
What else you got to complain about over there?
Nothing. I'm fine.
No,
Everything's fine.
don't. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Everything's
You're
fine.
upset. You're upset. You need to get it out. You got a little hate in your heart. Let it out.
No. Oh, wait. Siri.
Follow the sage advice of Clayton Bigsby.
Look, stop listening to me, Siri. Stop it.
No, keep
She's
going.
listening. No, she's listening.
Siri, show me pictures of testicles.
It's some huge balls. Old veiny ones. What was it from? Was it Big Mouth or whatever? When he was like, he pauses, he goes, "God Almighty, your dad's balls." He goes, "The skin's so smooth, it's from the sheer weight of the balls pulling it down." No, I asked you a question earlier. I said, "Did you hear about there's a video out there?" We were talking Hula's earlier.
Yeah,
and so
always.
we'll go back to Hula's. There's a video that's called "Can't Believe He Didn't Arrest Me."
Okay.
One of those
Yeah.
one of those OnlyFans Hula's.
You're like, do you want me to tell you about it now or tell you about it on the podcast? I was like, I don't want to listen to your crap now. Tell me later.
And so a video came out where this individual, this woman, was driving. Someone else was recording. Obviously, there's always someone. That's probably
Obviously,
her.
there's always a cameraman.
What's that? Yeah, what's that? What do they call him? A little cuck. There's a cuck in a
Cuckold?
there's a cuck in a passenger seat. That's along for the ride with his who-ass wife and a girlfriend. So, anyways, this guy, he's recording. she's driving, whatever. She gets pulled over for speeding. Are you going to read something?
Billy Joe said I was going to say like a shamrock.
Yeah. We got to bring back the board. It's right there. I could draw so many veiny trees on that thing.
So many. Billy Joe, hey, thanks for stopping in, brother. We appreciate it. Have a good night.
Adios. This is Strikeout Beer After Dark at this point. Yeah. We're almost hitting the 9 o'clock hour. I was telling somebody about that too. I was like, yeah, we could fucking go all night. And they're like, really? I go, yeah, we'd have like 1, 2,
I'll 3. See on the memories like, and for a third time.
Yeah. I'm deleting
We're back again. Oh, buddy. Whew. But anyway, so a whore was in a car with her cuckold.
Yeah. So they're recording. They're making a little video for like an OnlyFans or something like that.
Yeah.
And a cop approaches. It's like license and registration, or whatever. And she's like, I don't have my license and registration. And she is like, she pulls out her jugs.
Okay.
He goes, but I got these.
Here's my ID.
I got these. He goes, and he's like, ma'am, this is 2024. You can see that any place. Whatever.
That's true. That's science.
And she's like, you can, but you can't honk them or grab them. She goes, grab them. So he gives him a honk. I think he honked the horn as he did it.
So honk special.
Yeah, give him a honk, whatnot. So, anyways, the dude that was in that video, the cop portraying the police officer.
Oh, so he wasn't really a police officer.
No, he was a real one, and he was on duty.
Oh,
and he was in his uniform.
Oh,
and so the stupid prick,
so his badge ID is
so
there.
The stupid prick got fired.
So he's trying to film a little content, make a little extra coin, and next thing you know,
and he gets a honk a couple. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's perks galore.
Yeah.
Right. So anyhow, they try to like cut as much out of him as he could. But they didn't like catch the badge number or his name or any of that kind of shit, but caught like a little side profile thing. And then they're like, someone went and I guess someone fucking ratted him out. I'm like, why are you going that hard to be like that much of a pain in the ass?
Why not?
Because the internet sucks.
You just got to do what you can, right?
So yeah, he gets fired.
Okay.
And I mean,
well, don't make OnlyFans videos in your police uniform.
Don't do it on the clock. Just fucking wait till your goddamn break.
Just don't do it in your uniform.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go to goddamn Party City and get you a goddamn uniform, like a fucking what's it? The cop. Lizzie had a cop uniform one day. It was like I don't know, Whore McGee or something like that. Captain Whore McGee. I don't know what it was. It was a onesie, and she was just ready to fucking. She had her little billy club and everything. She was going to Pound Town. Anyways, I'm like, you stupid bastard. And speaking of whores.
Go on.
This is why we can't have nice things. Did you hear about the portal that we had between here in New York City and
you were telling me something about this, and I was like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Look, just real quick.
What's up, Rooster Sacks? What's up, Whiskey?
What's up? What a great name. Oh, I thought that was his fucking name. I was like, no. Rooster Sacks. I'm like, that's awesome.
Oh, it's Whiskey.
So the horror thing dropped us considerably here. Like they left. They didn't want to hear the horror conversation.
Oh, okay. So we're going to continue on with it.
Well, we are. Yeah, more horror talk. I need you to pull up this portal because I think a lot of people don't know what it is. It's like a big circular. It's like a FaceTime device essentially.
It looks like something out of the movie Dune.
There you go. So one's in Dublin, the other one's in New York City.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
How do you think it went? Like the first 5 seconds. Like you think people were waving to each other and shit?
Someone mooned somebody.
Yeah.
Right. Mooned them.
Someone mooned them.
Sack.
Someone in Dublin pulled up their
phone.
Showed
their tits.
Well, someone in Dublin held up their phone. It was 9/11. Showing it on the fucking screen to New York City.
Okay.
And so it kind of sharp.
Just in case they didn't know. Like, hey, in case you don't know, this happened over there.
Like, you stupid bastard. Anyway, so I'm like, someone else holds up a potato. And like, you remember this, you fucking prick? And so it just goes back and forth. Someone moons someone else. They're all flipping each other off. Then you got these other spares that are holding up like hearts and shit like that, which they're trying to...
Heart hands. I see heart hands right here.
They're trying to neutralize the situation. Well, guess what?
Someone's got a hello mom sign. Welcome to Dublin.
The Instagram whoas take over, and they jump out there. They call it an Instagram influencer, which I don't even know what the fuck that means anymore. Like, what do you influence? You're a fucking OnlyFans. You know what I mean? You're a, what do they call them these days?
Temporarily shut down due to unruly behavior.
Uh-huh. So some chick gets up there, pulls her top up, starts jumping up and down, and lets those floppy things just flop all over the place. I was like, that's why we can't have anything nice. Like, why can't we have nice shit? And it's because of this. Because some stupid prick over there puts up a video, and then they were like, hold up videos of something at like porn, they were like some porn site or something like that. And then you got this dumb see you next Tuesday, pulling off her top, just looking for attention. She just wants clicks. I'm surprised she didn't have her goddamn website like on her ass at that point. OnlyFans/Hoovers.com. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Marty, I tip $1.
I tip it. Yeah, everybody was like, she looked okay. I was like, I don't get, but that's the problem. It's like she does it for clicks, does it for this. I'm like, God, oh damn, Marty, we can't have just nice things. And it's plus a stupid idea.
Whiskey, your mom was on the OnlyFans show. You gotta go check that out. OnlyFans.com/strikeout.
I've never seen your mom. Well, drop the link. Let's see it.
I mean, the lights were off, so
R.I.P. to Pornhub in Texas. There's nothing gone about Pornhub in Texas. Create an account, asshole.
Okay, did you create an account?
No.
Okay, then. R.I.P.
I have Twitter. That's what Twitter's for. You know what's funny is the portal actually showed you two things about like humanity, like how we are like right now.
We're the worst.
One, yeah, this is the worst time. I swear to God, it's the worst time to be alive. But that portal is the same goddamn thing as your phone. What happened in the first 5 fucking seconds? Offensive shit and pornography.
Yeah.
Just go to X. You got all that shit right there on X.
But it's a lot easier. You're interacting with Dublin.
Yeah. Yeah. And they care. And no one else cares. We don't care. Or yeah. So anyways. But yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, oh my God, we just can't have anything nice. Why not? But yeah, that was when they did that shit, it was like, I'm not saying that they should have found the guy that held up his phone and showed down because what's he doing it for? But just cut his fucking hand off and we'll see how he feels about it.
What is this portal thing? It's in New York and Dublin. It's like it's just a video screen. It's got a camera and it's showing you the people over there in Dublin and showing the people in New York at the
What's
portal.
that game we used to play that was like that? It was some stupid game we played randomly or whatever. Rogue Company. Yeah, it's like that portal. You can jump into it. You can see it. You can see other activities going on wherever the other portal was. The other one's in Dublin. So yeah. But yeah, no, you just
can't walk through it.
Yeah, you can't.
If you walk into it, you're going to run into a screen.
Yeah,
probably get a headache.
Essentially, just a large FaceTime or Zoom call.
Yeah,
that's all it was. Yeah. But yeah, after that we were done. Like they just shut it down. So it's been down now. It's over.
They're looking at ways to get it back up and running. One of the ways they're talking about is just blurring out offensive stuff.
Sounds like censorship to me. I'm not a fan of that.
I mean, that might work over there in Dublin, but here in America, we're free. Okay,
we're free.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, Jesus. It's like almost at this point, I'm like, yeah, just tipping commercial. Weird.
But Domino's is tipping you.
Oh,
you tip, we tip.
Nice.
So I don't know.
Sounds like our company getting things done. Yeah, no, you just can't have nice things because people want clicks. People want to be assholes. And it's like most of the people that do shit like that, like say online, they were brought up on the online period of time, right? They're not these people that didn't grow up in like the 80s and shit where you fucking
held responsible for something you did.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you mouthed off, you got fucking popped for it, It's a different time. It really is.
Like maybe if you tried to moon someone during the wintertime, you're going to get a snowball up the butt.
Right up the ass.
Just right up it.
Yeah.
Portal thing is what we need. They don't want us getting together. Oh, man.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, just a couple stupid things.
Okay. I know you had more.
No, that's it.
No.
Done.
No. Come on.
Nope.
Let the hate out of your heart.
No, the other ones.
Come on.
The other ones, I already told you what they were, and I'm not doing them.
Why?
I'm not doing them because I don't want to do them.
You said you wanted to do them.
I do have one question for you.
What you got?
We got to, was it? All right, 50 in. We're 50 in.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we're good. We're good. Don't worry.
Look, I got Stogies to smoke, and I got the Mavs game to watch. I got shit to do.
Okay.
All right? So calm down. Don't fucking boss me around. All right?
Okay. Well, keep telling your stories. Dance, monkey. Let's go.
All right, you fucking prick. Anyhow. There was a question that was brought up today on the radio, and I heard it, and I thought about it because of my recent events of going too hard.
Okay.
And also other times, like, where you might hit the limit, but you don't really know. You're like kind of bouncing back and forth. My question to you and everybody else, if you got a yak,
yes.
do you just yak and get it over with, or do you fight it the entire fucking day? What do you do? Okay,
so we're talking about the next day.
I'm talking about any time. Say you go too hard the night up. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And you've had 15 shots, like like some dumb see, whatever. I'm not going
Right.
to say anything. But yeah, like you know how it is. You get to the bar and like some chick's like, yeah, I need let's do shots. And then she has like 7 shots and it's like 7:05.
Right. So like, I think
9:05,
I think
I
it
don't
just
know.
depends on where you're at in your evening, right? If you're still out drinking and partying, right, and you don't want the night to end, sometimes you just, hey,
rally?
let me go a little puking rally. Let me go call some dinosaurs, and you get back out there and you put your game face on. You get back at it, right?
Okay.
You go right back to the bar and say, hey, those shots of tequila, por favor.
So then my question is actually for the next day. When you feel sick,
Now-
or if you're not hungover, just say you're sick. Like you don't feel good either.
Now, there's been times when I've been laying in bed, like the night's over, I'm laying in bed that night or the next morning, and
Next
I'm just the situation's the same with it.
Okay.
For me,
It's the same for you?
I'm laying there and I'm like, you feel like crap, and you feel it, like you feel it in your throat and your stomach, and you're just like,
Mouse watering a little
I
bit.
just like, if I would just get up and throw up, I'd feel so much better.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get up. Like,
What if you're sitting at your desk because, you work on Thursdays?
I mean,
Hey, you can get up anytime. You're sitting upright. It's just, you have to go do it and you think about it.
I remember one day we went in on a Saturday for like 15 minutes.
Why do you always tell this fucking story?
Well, it's pertinent to the story. Like, I remember I pulled up into the parking lot and I opened the door and I just let it go. Like, I couldn't make it inside. I couldn't make it anywhere. It was, luckily I pulled up in the parking lot when I did, and I opened that door and I stood up and I just let it fly out.
Oh, God.
And you would beat me to the office that day. And I get upstairs and I get to the desk and I clock in. And I'm
Spent the
sitting
night
there,
at a friend's house that night.
and I clock in and I'm sitting there and I don't see you anywhere. And then about 10 minutes later, you come stumbling out of the bathroom. You're like, hey, man, let's go get some breakfast. I was like, let's go. And we clocked out and left and went to like IHOP. Oh, man. But to me, it just depends on where I'm at in my evening, right? Do I want to stay up? Am I staying active, or am I just trying to?
I think
am
that's always a
laying in
valid.
bed,
I think
right?
it's always a valid run.
So it's if I don't want to get up, I'm lying there, and I don't want to get up because I don't know. One, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to make it there without some assistance. Right.
Yeah.
Two.
And you hop up,
You're
and then you're
trying-
like, it's too late, but you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, and you're like,
Oh man, I've
know what
done
I mean?
that before. Let me tell you.
You can't keep it from going.
Yeah. So for me, it just depends on where I'm at with the evening. Yeah. Marty said, roll with the flow.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, my mid-20s, I was a king of puking rallies.
Yeah.
Because I'd go hard, and then
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, I'm done. And then you go out back, you go find, go in the bathroom, you let it go, and you come back out, and you're just ready to party again.
Right.
You just keep it going.
You kind of get back at it. Sunday, I was just having a terrible time. Like, it was awful. Like, but I didn't fight it at all. But I had to make a couple darts. Like, I gotta go. Get out. Whatever. And so it's been a while since I've actually been to that point. I've been nauseous, and there's sometimes where I sit here and I'm like, okay, no, I'm just miserable. Let me just get to my break or get to my lunch. I'm gonna take a nap, relax, put on the league or something, or put on Trailer Park Boys.
Something comforting.
Something that, very comforting. Get swaddled up in my sheets, turn the fan on. I'm like, all right, everything's gonna be all right. But those are the days where I'm just like, fuck it, I just need to do it. You know what I mean? And usually, like brushing my teeth or something will trigger that shit anyhow.
Sometimes I won't. Like, it's the next day. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm not brushing my teeth because if I do, and like sometimes you don't even feel like you need to. But like if I had a hard night of drinking and I'm just at home and I'm not going anywhere, I'm not brushing my teeth until mid-afternoon, early evening, because if I do, just getting that toothbrush in the mouth, right?
Yeah.
It just
God.
triggers some sort of a gag reflex, and I just
when I brush my tongue, and it's like as soon as you go near it, like
tongue or the roof of the mouth, right?
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh.
when you hit it, it's like, okay, usually I'm scraping along or whatever just to get that reaction, like whatever. But like, if I know something might be semi wrong, I'm like, barely touch my tongue, and I'm moving on. I'm like, it's over, bitch. It's like, no, we ain't doing that today. It's like, I'll catch you.
What's up, Henson? How you doing?
Henson, how are you?
Oh hell, yeah, oh hell, buddy.
We need you to join us remotely on a upcoming week. Talk a little fantasy and dynasty or whatnot. So that's it. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm with Marty as well. Roll with the flow. But sometimes you just got to get the fuck up and do it. Like there's nothing else. Dylan's in the house. What's up, Busby? How are we? Another Dynasty League guy we got to get on. I'm down and sweet. Yeah, we need you to. You know what? I need you to go live from the speakeasy in your house, if you don't mind that. If you can join us from the speakeasy.
Yeah. So when you mentioned the league, it made me think of the story that I heard about Paul Scheer, Andre.
Yeah,
he was on Conan's podcast, and they were sitting there talking, and he was talking about when he got married. He knew he had found, he got engaged, and like when he went to go plan the wedding, he knew he was marrying the right woman because for his wedding he hired a Jack Nicholson impersonator for his best man.
What? He hired somebody?
He hired a Jack Nicholson impersonator to be his best man at his wedding and wrote the best man speech filled with a bunch of puns with Jack Nicholson movies.
Oh, my God. That's insane. This TV sucks. I hate TCL TVs.
Oh, but I heard that and I was like, that's just great. It's awesome.
Insane.
And he also talked about like he apparently he's big on hiring like impersonators for things because him and his friends were doing like
once you do it once, it's like
Mission Impossible like screening or something like private screening, and he hired a Tom Cruise impersonator to come and introduce the movie.
Jesus, I had no idea. I mean, the guy's funny. He's out there. He's got his own, like, even on like Adult Swim and Cartoon Network or whatever. He had these weirdest wild ass shows.
His podcast is pretty cool. Have you ever heard? It's called How'd This Get Made, and it's him and a couple other guys, and they're doing just awful movies.
Really,
and they're reviewing just bad movies. And just talk about like trying to figure out how the hell does it get made? Like
someone signed off on this.
They were talking about it because Conan went on an episode of it, and they were doing Look Who's Talking Too. These babies they're like they're 40-year-old Italian mobsters and stuff like that. Look at the mommy milkers on her. Really want to get down on those. He's like, but the babies can't talk, but they're all speaking telepathically to each other. And the dogs start talking. Got to catch this third period, boys. We got it on right now, man. You can multitask.
2-2 right now. Let's go Stars.
Yep.
Close it out tonight. Absolutely. Appreciate you popping in here. Yeah, we need you to join from the speakeasy. That's the coolest place. I swear to God. Like if I'm in town ever on like Super Bowl, I'm in. I'm going to his house. Like I don't care if it's a 2-hour drive and I end up in a trailer park parking lot or whatever.
Sends you out to an abandoned trailer in the woods.
Yeah, I'm going out there. Screw it.
Surrounded by a bunch of German shepherds for some reason. I don't know, man. It was weird.
Really weird.
Really weird, man.
But I'm in. I'm totally in. It's a cool place. Cool place. Cool pad. Oh, we got Caitlin Clark.
So looking at the TV, Caitlin Clark made her regular season WNBA premiere.
Yeah, what do you think?
Her debut.
She's ready to dominate?
They fell just short. They lost by like 21.
You know what? You know what's funny? It depends on where you caught the recap because Bleacher Report. When they tweeted it out, it says Caitlin Clark's WNBA debut, all caps with the eyes looking, right? 20 points, 3 assists, 10 turnovers, 5 for 15 field goals, 4 for 11 3-pointers. Fever fell short, 92-71 to the Sun. Yeah, no, it's all getting blown out, and you had 10 fucking turnovers.
Right.
Like that's bonkers. And then you shot 30%.
33%.
Yeah, 33% from the field, and then what? 35% from 3-point range.
36.4%.
Yeah, no, that's not great. Like, don't
6 for 6 on 3 throws. 100%.
You know what? That's good. But this, I assume nerves and other things like that would have gotten like there's always something, right? And
another level of competition, right?
Another level. You have everybody seemed to focus on. Oh, Colorado just scored 3-2. And everyone seemed to focus in on the turnovers, which were really high.
10 turnovers is a lot.
I don't know what the stats are for like the WNBA for the last person that had 10 turnovers, but I got a couple pulled up for the NBA.
Okay.
It doesn't happen very often. Like only once happened for 2024. Sabonis, January.
Arvydas Sabonis.
He had 11, and then you have about 3 to 4 a year.
Okay.
So it kind of ranges. But the highest ever was Giannis. Well, not ever, but here in the most recent time. So he had 12 in January of 2023.
Okay.
But I got those off Stat News. Go check him out.
Busby says Brett Favre's first completed pass was to himself. She's got a long way to go.
You goddamn right about that. Yeah.
Well, you can't pass the ball to yourself in basketball. So
you can do an alley-oop.
to yourself?
Yeah, you can alley-oop it.
Off the backboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, off the backboard.
But, I mean, they ain't dunking shit. Like, you know what I mean? They need to lower the rim at least a foot, I think, to make that league a little bit more fun. But I'm glad she's selling tickets. My whole goal is for the WNBA to sustain itself in the future. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm really pulling for them to actually make money and distribute that money to their players.
Here's the big thing that the WNBA did. This is the first season where they're chartering private flights for the players.
And I commend the NBA for stepping up and chartering those flights. Like I couldn't high five the NBA enough for charting the WNBA flights. I think it's really special. I think it's great, and I think they deserve it. Right? They shouldn't be on a Southwest flight or a Spirit flight or anything like that. They should be separated. They shouldn't be with the common folk. They should be elites. These are professional athletes, right? They got to have their own flights. And big shout out to the NBA for cutting those checks and getting those ladies on charter flights. Big deal. Big deal. What?
Can we get a real housewives of the WNBA Busby ass?
More people would fucking watch, I'll tell you that. But she is selling tickets, getting asses in the seats. And I'll tell you this right now, some of those NBA players are really feeling what it's like to play in a big arena, right? Yeah. She is selling out this and that. But I think for me, I think all attention is good attention. I think let's build it up.
No such thing as bad press, right?
I mean, according to some people, but yeah, no. Let's build it up. Let them grow. Let's see what happened. They've been in operation for how many years now? Is it 12 or 18?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's time. Let's see if we can turn a profit this year. If we can't this year, maybe next year. And then, we'll take the training wheels off. NBA will pull back their funding, and they can just take care of themselves. And then they can pay all their players, a nice, let's say, $80 million.
Started in 97.
97.
Yep.
There you go.
June 21st, 1997.
So I would say let's pay the ladies, and let's get them all contract. I know they play less games, but if they get more eyeballs on them, they'll be able to play more games. So then they'll be able to play. Was it 82 in the NBA? I think it's 82 games in the season. Yep. 82 games. They'll be able to play 82 games. They'll be able to pay them the full, like they want their same comps as, like, say, LeBron. They all want to be paid like LeBron, and I'm here for that. Pay them LeBron money, right?
Okay.
But let's get them all. Let's start getting asses in seats. We'll get bigger arenas. They can start playing. The AAC.
Well, I mean,
and stuff like that.
if you look here, they're actually advertising. We're watching the Mavs game right now, and they got upcoming national games, and it's showing WNBA games.
I'm here for it.
Marty asked, should NBA be on normal TV?
Is it not? It's on ABC every so often.
Yeah, you get the Saturday and Sunday games or something like that.
I think if your local sports team isn't on TV that you can access without a damn subscription, it's a crime. And I feel like we're being taken advantage of here in the DFW area because you cannot watch a Ranger, Mavs, or Stars game.
Unless they're in the playoffs.
Like a goddamn Cowboy game. You catch a Cowboy game on CBS, baby.
Yeah, but the NFL is a different beast.
Yep.
Right?
So, but yeah, no, I think it's a joke. I think it's ridiculous. We used to have Channel 27. You can watch all the games there.
UPN 21 used to have them, right?
UPN.
WB 33.
Oh, my God. Yep. And that's how we watched games back in the day. But now you gotta have
Bally's.
Gotta have Bally's. But I think with them being sold to Amazon, there might be hope ahead of us. Yeah, I think
the thing I don't get is, like, if you buy a season pass, like, for example, like if we get the Sunday ticket, right, and then we have the MLB TV, right. I should be able to watch my home teams on there. I'm paying an ton of money, for the service to watch all the games. Why can't you give me my home team games?
Just give me the home team games too. Like, I want to watch Ranger games. But I also want to watch the games that aren't in market. That's the reason I'm paying for this thing. Yeah. And it's like, no, you got to have Bally's too. I'm like, I understand. Like, if I'm paying for all of them, but I can't have the one. Listen, here in Texas too, they won't give you, like, we don't get the Astros games. Keep the fucking Astro games. I want the Ranger games. Just give me the fucking Ranger games. That's what I want.
We should have all games from all forms on normal TV. Players and owners are getting too rich.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I understand from the NBA because they got to subsidize a whole nother league. I get it. But give me the games. Pay those ladies their money.
Pay
Give
that
me the
man
games.
his money.
Give me the games. Give me the games.
Yeah.
Give me the games.
There we go. The 8-year anniversary or something very near and dear to your heart that you wanted to talk about today.
What?
We talked about it just before the show. You told me to write it down, make sure you didn't forget.
Oh, see, I already forgot. What is it?
Baseball related.
Oh,
You need to see a man about a horse.
this is the dumbest day in Texas Ranger baseball history.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
Like when it happened, you were
It's
excited.
not Derek Holland not being able to throw a strike in the World Series.
That was a bitch.
Or Nelson Cruz not being able to catch a pop fly.
Oh, God.
Our live ended on TikTok.
Oh, that's good. Probably for the best.
We had 22 viewers today.
Here's my thing. Today is the day that Joey Batista.
Well, Joey Bats.
It's 4-2 Colorado. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
All the Dallas fans in their vests are storming out of
This
their
is all
arena.
Hinson's fault.
Yeah,
he said, gotta leave,
Yes.
catch the third period. And as soon as he said that, the Avs started scoring.
So what happened?
Joey Bats slid into second a little too aggressive for some people's liking. And Ruge came up to him and socked him in the face. Like, straight cold cocked his ass. Leading up to that, Rangers fans were a little bit upset because he hit a homer on him and flipped his bat. Because apparently we can't flip bats anymore. But yeah, Rangers fans have absolutely fell in love with him. Led to him getting a massive contract. And a massive contract that included him getting a horse. And then he became one of the worst players in baseball after that. Wasn't any good. I don't even know if he's in the league anymore. And it was only 8 years ago when he was young then. He'd only been in the league for a few years when that happened. I know a lot of Rangers fans that they talk about that like they talk about the Nolan Ryan beating the crap out of Robin Ventura when Ventura rushed the mound and Nolan threw him in the headlock and just pounded the crap out of him. There's a lot of people that talk about that the same way they talk about Ruge, which is crazy. I know I've got friends that they got a picture of Ruge punching Joey Bats in the face. I don't know. You were a mediocre team then. You got pissed off because this guy hit a home run off of you. So someone punched him and got way overpaid. I don't know.
Worst day ever for, I'm telling you, like, if you realize what happened, you're like, when it happens, you're like, oh, yeah, punch that effer in the face. And then you realize.
Oh, I remember you being super excited about it.
You're like, oh, yeah, there we go. Whatever. It was kind of a cheap ass shot because, like most of these guys, like when you see some shit like the NBA or something like that, no one's ready for an actual punch because they're not punching anybody.
Right.
So when Odor did it, I go, holy shit, yeah. Like shit, he just sucker punched him essentially. I mean, they squared up like slightly, but Joey Batista wasn't gonna do it. He wasn't doing shit. But anyhow, and then they gave him this massive contract and a fucking horse.
Yeah.
And then guess what happened? He hit like 1.05.
Became one of the worst players in the league.
Yeah, worst, terrible
Funked out of
day.
the league. I don't think he's in the league anymore.
He might be on some goddamn team, shagging flies or some shit. But yeah, no, I was like, why are we paying? I mean, I get how much like people were like super excited about this, but that's a lot of money. And this guy wasn't doing shit. He's in the league. He played for like the Yankees like a couple of years ago. He might play for the fucking hell. He might play for the Blue Jays at this point.
Let's see here. Rougned Odor.
Hey, we got a goal here now. Let's go.
Oh, 4-3 now.
All right,
there we go. He's 30 now.
His uncle like coaches third base coach for the Yanks or something.
Yeah, it does not look like he's on a team.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a day of that when Alan brought that up. I go, yeah, I remember that day. I remember watching. I'm like, yeah, and my response to this was also, it's like, you don't like bat flips. Like we've always been on team. Hey,
I love backflips.
We're part of team having fun. And if you don't like bat flips, try throwing the goddamn ball by him. You know what I mean? Or walking if you can't strike the guy out or get him to ground out or something like that, then walk him. It's not that dude's fault. His job is to hit dingers or get on base. And if you throw him a ball and he gets rocked and he has one of them, it was a great bat flip. It was a great bat flip. Did you see this other dipshit kid like from high school or something like that hit a rocket
and went to go toss the bat and hit the ump?
Hit the ump right in the fucking head.
Yeah.
I go, you dumb son of a bitch. I was like, you know what? I go, and of course I responded on SB Baseball on X. Check us out.
It looks like he's with the Yankees on a minor league deal.
I go like this. I go, you go. Coach Murphy or whatever. I was like, yeah, like you dumbass. I go, how fuck? And he was even kind of looking that way. It was like, this is something that's got to stop, I think, on every level. Like, I'm here for bat flips, but if you're like in goddamn high school or you're like a 12-year-old or something like that and you're doing like a massive bat flip, listen, we're all proud of you. Congratulations. But getting tossed out of a game because you hit a fucking umpire in the head with a goddamn baseball bat is unacceptable. And I'm sure there was some stupid parents. There's nothing worse than parents at these games.
Speaking of crappy Ranger players that flunked out and all that, have you seen the turnaround that Jerkson Profar is having this year?
I see him every time I turn on the TV. He plays for the Padres. He's a great player.
He went from being statistically one of the worst players in the league a couple of years ago.
Hitting wise.
All around.
Are you talking about WAR?
All around.
Everything?
His fielding percentage was awful, everything. To where he's a legitimate MVP candidate.
Yeah. He looks great.
He's 7th in batting average, 5th in on base percentage, 9th in slugging, 6th in OPS, 6th in RBIs, 7th in hits, 10th in WAR at 1.6.
You know what happened to him?
And 8th in strikeout percentage.
He doesn't play in the fucking Texas Heat anymore. He plays on the West Coast. He didn't get the chance to play in the Dome. And yeah. It's great to watch though. He really is.
He's been with the Padres for a few years now and has not had this type of
he finally
season.
turned it on.
He's turning it on.
Yeah. No, every time I turn around, he's on the TV. Like he's seriously on the TV. So yeah. Good for him.
He's making things happen out there.
I'm glad. All right, the last thing I want to talk about real quick before we go is the Olympics are coming up. Did you know that? The Paris Olympics.
Yeah.
2024. Is it June? Some shit like that. What's that?
Summertime.
All right, so are you familiar with that the Olympics are a cesspool of sexual activity?
Yeah, I think we talked about the story last Olympics, 4 years ago or whatever it was, where they were passing out condoms.
Yeah.
Free condoms because it's a big suck and fuck fest.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what it is.
Athlete Village is just one giant orgy.
Yeah. Oh, Paris decided we're going to make some anti-sex beds.
Okay.
Which I don't know what that means because you could just, most people could just do it standing up. You know what I mean? And then, and
you're still giving me a bed.
These are athletes. The beds are made out of cardboard.
Okay.
So now you don't even get a good night's sleep.
Right. So you don't want these athletes to get a good night's rest so they can perform at peak performance.
These guys and gals are the top performers in the world at what they do. And now you can't get a good night's sleep because they're worried about you having sex.
Well, what's wrong with you having sex?
It's a single shooter bed, like twin bed, like, most people, I guess, like, shit. I mean, who can't deal with that? Right. But then they make it so boxy and uncomfortable to where it's like it'll fall apart, I guess, on you. But then that doesn't matter because if you're on the ground, who gives a shit? If there's a mattress, you can get this thing done.
So that just means the athletes are going to bring air mattresses.
They'll figure it out. Oh, they're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like a couple.
You're trying to say they're not going to have sex?
Oh, they're doing it. Yeah. You're talking about
what's wrong with them having sex?
I don't know.
I don't.
There's no way France or Paris has a moral.
Right.
When it comes to this. You know what I mean? Who the fuck are they to start all of a sudden interjecting like some type of moral?
Pretty sure they have some loosey-goosey ideas around marriage and things like that out there. I'm just saying.
So they introduce these stupid beds, and it's like, no one cares. They're still going to just go rapid. Like all these people are in the best shape of their lives. So
they're all beautiful people.
Yeah, whoever you're banging, they're gorgeous, perfect shaped, all that kind of shit. And they're just going to get down. It doesn't matter. Like, there was a couple people they interviewed like a couple years ago. Like, I had more sex in the 2 weeks I was here than I have in my entire life. Yeah. Like 3 ways, 4 ways, 5 ways, orgies. I mean, it's like they don't give a shit.
Who cares?
Especially if you're in the player village. You don't have your own room any fucking way. It's like you got your own little area type thing.
A little hostile style action,
And,
right?
Yeah. So it's just gonna get bonkers.
Let's just.
Just let the kids have fun.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
I don't understand why we can't let them just
What are you hating on these kids for so much?
Hell said I'm here for the gangbang. Right?
Pull up like that dude from old school with that fucking chair with the glasses and shit. You're like, you're the, kind of a portly fella, but you're here. Like, I'm here
for the gangbang.
I'm here to F.
Yeah.
Like that dude, was it the DJ that we've been watching the last couple weeks? Let me in. I'm trying to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't know why. This is not THF approved. I'll tell you that right now. This is not Team Having Fun approved. This is bullshit. Especially like we said, the French all of a sudden trying to get all high and mighty on our
Moral
ass.
high ground.
Yeah,
like,
eat a bag of baguettes, you fucks. I don't care. Let the kids have fun. Let's see what and let's just get ready for another stupid ass Olympics. I think karate or something. What the hell's in this here? Like surfboarding or
I think softball's coming back in a lot of those Olympic sports that they got rid of baseball, softball.
let's see.
Soccer? Didn't they get rid of
I think
soccer?
I had golf this year. All right, here you go. 4 new sports: skateboarding, surfing, breaking.
What breaking? What's that? Like
break
dancing?
fucking dancing.
Okay,
they
let's
made
go.
break dancing a sport and sport climbing.
Okay,
So God,
let's do it.
Break dancing is. Can you imagine? Like when this shit all started, these people were throwing shit, lifting stuff, running fast, all this kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden you got some asshole in a red velvet, Adidas fucking tracksuit,
just
with a fucking like a bucket hat on.
He's got a flat head.
He looks like the guy from fucking. It's not Weezer. What the hell's the name of that band? Teenage Dirtbag, Wheatus or whatever. He's out there. He's about to just fucking crack it. You know what I mean?
Busby's like, you're gonna stop surfers and dancers from fucking? I think not.
Yeah.
Like,
That's how deluded they think they are out there. Like, there's no way. They're not stopping shit.
You know what?
They might even go harder. Hey, they might even, you know what? You don't want us doing it in our rooms? We'll do it on the fucking mountain or on the beach.
I'm gonna do it on the bus that's gonna take me.
I'm just fucking,
I got this nice comfy bus that's gonna take me to my event.
I'm up on the luggage rack just going to town with some bitch from Brussels. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit.
I got some twins from Sweden that are DTF. Let's go.
Yep. They don't give a shit.
I'm
gonna swim 18 or 1,200 meters right through their ass. You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, they ain't doing shit.
Let's do it on the longboard, right?
I'm telling you, yeah, surfers and stuff. But yeah, no, there's that. I mean, I'm cool with most of those sports, but yeah, break dancing, that's kind of dumb. But I mean, it was cool back in the '80s. Everybody loved it back in the '80s. But I mean, it's 2024. Is that shit? I don't even know if that's still a thing. But yeah, surfing, skateboarding, that shit should have been in the '90s, like when it was like. I mean, early 2000s, I think, maybe. Like, that would have been awesome, too.
Back in the heyday of the X Games?
Yeah. Push the X Games. That's 2024. X Games have been out for
and I mean, especially since you added all the snowboarding and stuff to the Winter Olympics a long time ago, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Why did those not get added hand in hand?
No idea.
Same athletes.
Terrible. Absolutely.
As long as they don't take away my rifle and puddle event.
Oh, God. That's always a weird one to watch when they're in snowshoes and shit. They come to a fucking stop, lay down with our damn rifle and try to.
They got their little BB gun shooting the targets.
This goddamn target. I don't know how many meters they're away, but it looks fucking far.
Guy's putting his BBs in there like he's Ralphie on Christmas morning.
I don't know if it's BBs,
might as well be. Just saying.
So there you go. There's you're not approved THF. Yeah, Paris. I don't know what you're doing, but wake the fuck up.
We're taking the Eiffel Tower back.
God. Losers.
We're gonna take that gift back from you.
Who on that board is not getting laid? He goes, fuck this. No.
They're gonna have even more. And then, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? You're gonna have a bunch of top tier athletes producing babies, creating more super athletes.
No shit.
Like,
well, maybe there's none of the French athletes. So they're like, oh shit, we're never gonna catch up. You know, all of a sudden they're like,
gonna get wiped out here.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's happened. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man. But you know what, guys? It's been fun. We appreciate you guys. And gosh darn it. We love you. Thank you guys all for listening.
Let's go Stars.
Hanging out. Stars, do something. And
Please.
Mavs, keep doing what you're doing.
For the love of
Playboy.
God.
Make that money. But thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. All of that fun stuff.
Later, Dylan.
The pleasure's all on this side of the table today, boys. As always, I'm Alan.
Robert Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces. Thank you for listening to Strikeout Beer.